Okay, and then share screen.
Thank you for attending this Connect Together event. During this event, we have automatic closed captioning available. Please go to the bottom of the Zoom meeting, click Live Transcript, and then Show Subtitles to turn them on. Before we begin, we'd like to take a quick moment to let you know how you can join an opinion research panel made specifically for British Columbians living with disabilities.
For 25 years, the Disability Foundation has been fostering meaningful experiences for Canadians with disabilities through outdoor recreation, social connectedness, innovative adaptive devices, and more. Today, we are asking, how has the pandemic affected you? Help strengthen decision makers' understanding of your needs and experiences by joining an online opinion research panel consisting solely of people with disabilities and their caregivers. Make a difference in your community today. The Disability Foundation. Reimagine what is possible.
Did you know? Young adults with disabilities have a harder time getting hired. Break down barriers by sharing your story. Take our survey.
Okay, over to Megan.
All right. Thanks, Angela. All right. Hi, everybody. Megan Williamson here with Ocean Rehab and Fitness, and we are here for our second to last class day before we hit home for the holidays. So just a reminder, next week will be our last class before the holidays, but these are all recorded and you can find them on the ConnecTogether Facebook page. And if you're part of the park participants page, they also get posted in there as well. So if you want to work out with me during the holidays, you still can. All of these are recorded and posted, and so you can still get your workouts in. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all back on January 6th. Okay, so today's workout, we're going to be doing some breath work. We're going to get into our deep core, what I call our trunk muscles, and our TVA specifically, which is like the deepest we could possibly go. And then we're going to get into some cardio-based movement. So we're actually not going to be using a whole lot of equipment today. I do have a band out, which is optional. I might demonstrate with the band, but we can also just do the movement as well. For those of us that are using little to no resistance, we're just going to be warming up the rotator cuff a little bit. So I do want to target that with the band if you have it. If we have a dowel, that would be great. This is going to be used in warm-up. Anything longer than the width of your shoulders, something that you can easily hold on to. If your grip is slippery, I recommend gloves, or even you can put some tape on your dowel, and that can help it from sliding out of your hands, okay? And then last but not least, we're going to use some type of a light object. So I'm using a bender ball. This can be a wheelchair rugby ball. This can be a volleyball. It can be a basketball. Anything light, though. We don't want to have anything too weighted for this today. Okay, and yeah, and then we'll go from there. Sorry, I'm just seeing some people are having issues logging in. Good to hear it. That might be why we're seeing a bit low attendance today. And now people are trickling in, so that's good. So I'll just go over again the equipment for those of you that just came in a bit late. So we have a bender ball or some type of light object, preferably a little bit larger though. I don't want anyone holding something really little. Okay, so something that can widen up our grip a little bit, that's important. And a dowel, trusty dowel, and then a TheraBand of some type. And if you don't have a TheraBand, you can use women's tights. You can also use no band. That's an option today for what we're doing. And we're going to be hitting up body weights a lot today. So just bring your beautiful bodies to class. Okay, so we're going to start nice and tall, getting into our breath with some breathing. So we're going to shut our eyes if you're comfortable. Remember that no one can see you, so it's a safe space here. Okay, and we're going to get nice and tall. So if you need to prop yourself up, like your back, with something, whether it's a rolled up towel or a yoga block or something like that, go ahead and do that. If you want to come away from the backrest of your chair, if you're able to do that and sit tall with your rib cage over your hips, then go ahead and meet me there. And I'll shut my eyes just so that I can be an example. You don't need to see anything. I'm going to talk you through it. So we're going to take a nice big inhale through the nose. And then we're actually going to let out an audible sigh today. So whatever that sounds like for you. We're going to do 4 of these. Inhale. And audible sigh. And again, inhale. Exhale all the air out. 2 more. Inhale. And last time, try and make this one nice and long. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Hands on your belly button. You can definitely keep your eyes closed. We're going to take an inhale through the belly. So inhale, belly expands. And then exhale, belly button falls in towards your spine. Okay? And again, we don't need to see anything for this. We can go off feeling, exhale of our hand that we've placed on top of our belly button. If you have altered sensation with your hand, you can always double up your hand, or you can use your eyes. But only I would recommend that if you have altered sensation. Otherwise, we're going to try and go off that feeling. And again, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Belly breath. So your chest is not rising and falling, mostly coming from the belly button. Inhale. And exhale. And again, last time, inhale. And exhale. Good. You can open your eyes if you want. Okay, now we are going to take an inhale, same way we did. And on the exhale, I want it a little bit more active, which means we're actually going to be engaging our deep core muscles. So our transverse abdominis is what this is called. I usually refer to it as TVA because it is a mouthful. So on the exhale, so inhale is the same. Big belly breath. And then on the exhale, you should feel as if someone has a string at the back of your belly button, so on the inside of your tummy, and they're pulling your belly button in to meet your spine at your back. So everything is going to draw into your spine. Okay, so let's try that. Inhale. Someone's pulling with a string. Exhale. All the air out, and you feel a bit of an abdominal pressure happening. Okay, or a tightening. Okay, the one thing we want to avoid is feeling a push out, right? We don't want to have a push out. That can happen. It's common, and that's something that we need to retrain. Okay, so if you do your big inhale, and then you go to exhale, and instead of that belly button sinking in, you feel it go out towards me. That's something we need to retrain and focus on. Okay, so if that's happening to you, it's okay. It's quite common, especially if you have a spinal cord injury or something that affects thoracic level, right? So let's try that again. Inhale. And exhale. Belly button draws in, everything tightens. And again, inhale. And exhale. Draw that belly button in, everything tightens. Okay, 5 more. Inhale. Expand and exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep focusing. If you need to shut your eyes, that's fine. Inhale. And exhale, actively pulling the abdominals in. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, everybody. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Hopefully we felt a bit of difference between that and the passive breathing that we started with. Okay, we'll continue working on that over the weeks to come. All right, from there, we're just going to do a nice gentle roll down. So we're going to tuck the chin. Think of that breath happening through your movement today if you're able to. Okay, especially here in your cat-cow. So we're going to roll down, looking back behind your legs, through your legs to the back of the chair. Moving nice and slow in this, especially if this is your first movement of the day, which it could be for some of us. And we're going to bring the hands behind us, heart to the ceiling, shoulder blades in your back pockets, and reach rib cage up. Take a deep breath here. And we move again. Exhale, tucking that chin, rounding down, all the way down, using your spine. Feel nice and fluid. No jerky movements here. Slowly rolling up. Sometimes it's scary to move this slow and controlled for some of us. I know it is. So really take care in your movement. Nice and slow and smooth, like you're moving through peanut butter. Big inhale. And good. We do that again, tucking that chin, rounding down, all the way down until we can't go down anymore. If you have a higher level injury and you need to use your hands to roll back up, completely acceptable. Go ahead and do that. It'll look like this. I'll just demonstrate for those of you that need their hands. Okay, otherwise we're using our trunk to roll up, hands behind you, shoulder blades in your back pockets. Go ahead and lift your heart and your chest up to the ceiling, shoulder blades down. So we don't want to end up here, right? Shoulders down away from those ears. And last breath here, we're doing one more, everybody, and tucking that chin, rounding down. Hi, new friends that came in late. No worries. We're just getting warm. Slowly rolling down. Moving nice and slow to come back up. Hands behind you, eyes to the sky, heart to the ceiling, shoulder blades down and back. And awesome, we're gonna take a big reach up. Reach, you can choose to look at your hand here. If you have neck stuff going on, just look at the monitor. Otherwise, I want your gaze up at the fingertips, okay? My fingers are reaching, so I'm not just doing this at the top. I'm reaching my fingers, getting that nice big stretch. Okay, we want to stretch not only the muscles, but all the fascia, the connective tissue, the nerves, right? All those nerves that connect. We want to reach and really extend everything as big as we can in these movements. Okay, so working to our own abilities. And pull, nice. And pull. Breathing, feeling nice and grounded. We should have our feet flat on the floor or your foot plates. Okay, not letting our feet move around. Staying nice and grounded. Getting that stability that we need so that we can do movement in our upper body right now. And then you're going to take that and we're going to rotate around. I want you to tap behind your shoulder as far as you can and then coming back other way. I'm using my other hand to kind of push over to get more rotation. That's not cheating. I'm inviting you to do that today. And other side. Rotate, tap. And tap. And tap. Nice. Last two. And good. Now we're going to reach big. So we're going to go up and over. This time, instead of reaching to the ceiling, you're going to pass the ceiling, arc over the head, and reach for that opposite wall. So I'm exposing my armpit. So this side body is all facing the ceiling. I'm not rounding down this way. Reach it up, stretch, and another way. So for this reason, most of us, probably all of us, should be sitting, right? So we can really get that side body stretch. Okay, getting nice support. And up and over. and reach, and up and over, and reach. Excellent, everybody. Keep that breath going nice and smooth, making yourself as big as you can in space, creating big shapes. We're going to be doing lots of movement today, creating shapes, just focusing on rhythm, continual movement, endurance, getting that heart rate up. So get used to reaching out and away. This is going to be your last one. And then we're going to take it to the corners. So we're going to reach up and over, reach up to the corner, and you're going to take that imaginary star and you're going to pull it down to the opposite side. So I'm doing a hinge movement. So I'm here and I'm going to reach, keeping my chest lifted, and pull it down to the opposite side. Then you're going to start on that side, reach to the corners, and then bring it and pull it down over to this side. Okay? We want to avoid this collapsing, right? We want to keep that hinge. So if you're only able to do one arm and you need another hand here to support, that's fine. You can do one. This will be the variation. Okay? Otherwise, we're here. And then pull it down. Reach to the side, almost to the floor. Up and pulling something down 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 to the floor. Good. 2 more here. 1. 1, and then we started on that side, so just give me 1 more. Reach, and then coming down. Awesome, good. Okay, elbows are going to be in. Palms are facing each other. So we're going to come on out, up. We're going to open the elbows 1, lift up 2, internally rotate 3, and then bring it down 4. Okay, try that again. Up, open the hands, bring it down, and then back in. Here we go. This is 3. So elbows are at my shoulder height. Reach, fingers splayed, down if you can, and then elbows in. Good. And again, 1. Up, down, and in. And again. Up, down, and in. And again, up, down, and in. Nice, continually going on. Last 3 here. 1, and in. 2, and again. Good. 3. Freeze. So we're going to come down and now freeze. And now I want to see angels. 1, and 2, and 3. Like you're making a snow angel, but we're sitting upright. And 5. We're not looking at the fingers, so I'm not taking my eye gaze up like this. We're looking straight ahead. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, and then take a little break. Okay, last thing here in warm up. 1, 2, wrists. So this elbow is staying still. I'm only working the wrist joint. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Big circles. 10. Other way. 1. Still not moving at this joint. 2, 3, 4. Get out all those little Rice Krispies. 5, 6, 7. Mine's popping away. 8, 9, and then 10. Bring that arm down. Other side. And 1. If you need stability, go ahead and have this hand on your lap, or you can even bend this elbow if you need to. Okay. But if you're able to have that trunk stability, keep this elbow straight. 7. So variations for everybody. 9, and then switching directions. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, dowel time. We're going to do one little circuit just to get the rotator cuff warm. before we get into some of our timed intervals, so we can really get that heart rate up as best as we can. Okay, so I like to start with an around the world. If you are, I see a couple new faces in here, or new names, I should say. So if you are new to this workout, we do have all these exercises posted on the Ocean Insider Club website. So if you're not sure what that is, feel free to reach out to me after this in the chat box. Or you can just go to the website, oceanrehabandfitness.com, and check out our online training subscription. And it has all of these exercises there with trainer tips and videos, things to help you, and also how they are coordinated into workouts that you can do even at home. Okay, but otherwise, we're going to go over them now just real quick. So around the world. So we want to have our hands a little wider than our shoulders. Okay. The goal with this is to take the arms up over the head, but we want to try and get as much range as we can in the shoulders. So if you see me from the side here, I'm not just taking my arms here, I'm trying to get them above my head and maybe even further if I'm able to. Okay, and that's hard to do. So some of us might only be able to be here. It really depends on our posture. Okay, so if you have pain-free range of motion, I want you to take it as far as you can. Okay, if you have pain at a certain level, that is as high as you go. Okay, I more care about pain-free range of motion. Okay, here we go. 10 of these as a group. 1, and then down. Everything's nice and controlled. We're not slamming into any position. We're moving through that peanut butter or something thick, giving you that nice smooth quality. Okay, 10 here together. Last one. And awesome. From there, we're going to get into a bit of a kayak action. So we're going to prepare ourselves for what we're going to be doing afterwards. So just one tip over and then center. We're only going to one side. So we're reaching and center. Reaching and center. Good. 15 of these. Twisting. We're not tipping forward at all. I'm just staying upright. Three, 2, 1, and then we go to the other side right away. 1 and 2. This isn't supposed to be fast. This is nice and controlled. We're just warming up that rotation. A little bit more. 9. Last 5 here. 4, and that's 5 in. Awesome. Grab your band. Okay. So if you need a circle or like a handle on it, go ahead and create a loop. Okay, so you can loop it with 2 knots and then you can have something to hold or put it around your wrist. Okay. Otherwise, we're just going to use our fingers. So you're going to hold the band. You can either grab it at the end like so, and I'm going to stabilize with this other arm, or you can hold palm up. Okay, I'm not picky. It's whatever you want to do. I'm going to demonstrate neutral though. So we're here. This hand is stabilizing. This elbow is in, and we're going to externally rotate and then right back in. Okay, so this is the exercise that I was explaining. You don't need a band. We can actually just do this action. Okay, especially if you're new to my class or you have some shoulder pain or if you weren't able to get your arms up, you might want to use no band and just start to work that range. The goal is to try and get that hand all the way out as far as we can. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're just going to do 10 of these on each side. And 5. And 6. Nice. 7. 8. 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, other side. So give yourself a second to set it up. Whatever you did on the one side in terms of the grip, I would do on this side. So if you did grip like this, neutral, on the other side, I would do that on this side. If you did the palm up, I would keep it the same. Okay, here we are in 3, 2, and 1. So we have open and in. Good. Open and open. That's it. Really trying to externally rotate. The only thing that should be moving is the hand going out. So this arm, the upper arm right in here, this is just rotating on its own. It's externally rotating, but it's not coming out like this. We're keeping that elbow in at the rib cage. Okay, last 3. And 2. And 3. And then we're going to do just this exercise again. So you're done with the dowel. We're only doing those once. Here we go. Same thing, externally rotating in 3, 2, and 1. Taking it out. Only thing that's moving outwards is that hand and lower arm, so your forearm. Two more. And then switch. Okay, other side. Very last time before we get into some bigger movements. Here we go. 3, 2, and setting up 1, and go. Breathing, sitting up tall. Seven, 8, 9, and that's 10. Good. Okay, you're done with that band. That's actually the only time we're going to use it today. So get a sip of water, and we're going to get into some timed circuits. I'm going to show you the movements first, because we're going to be doing movements, and we're also going to be doing isometric holds. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is something, it's almost like a, I call them butterfly arms. So it's almost like you're treading water, kind of, okay? But we're gonna be sitting upright, okay? So you're gonna take your thumbs, right, are gonna be leading up. So it's like you're winging up and around, bring it in, and then circle them down. So thumbs up, and then dive them down. Thumbs up, dive them down. So we're making almost like figure eights you could think of with your hands, sort of. Okay, or a butterfly pattern, like the butterfly wings. Okay, so we go up, thumbs. It's helpful to think thumbs up and then thumbs dive down. And they're just mirroring each other. Okay, so that is our first movement. We are going to be doing 25. Okay, at the end of 25, I'm going to start the timer. So you'll see one of my hands come down to start the timer. And then we're going to meet up here together. So the hands are going to be up, thumbs up, and we're going to hold. Okay, and that's going to be a 30-second hold. So 25 reps, butterflies, and then we're going to do a 30-second hold at the top, and then we're going to bring our arms down. Okay, so we're going to start with just that. Here we go, and then have this handy. Have your ball handy next to you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm going to be counting my count for 25. If you're not at my pace, that's okay. I just want you to keep moving. Really working those arms. Shoulders away from those ears. Nice and big. Okay. We are over halfway if you're on my count. That's it. Keep moving. 20. You're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready to hold. 5 and hold. Thumbs are forward, palms are forward, and just freeze. Eyes are not up. We're looking at the monitor. Elbows are straight, so make sure we're not sinking, right? Keep holding. This is 30 seconds. We're already halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then bring those hands down. Good. Go ahead and grab your ball right away. We're going to go into that same rotation we did with the dowel, but we're staying close and we're using this ball. Okay, so no wiggle parties, hips stay still. You can stop in the center if you want. If this movement's new, I would do that. Otherwise, you can go right through and make it a bit more dynamic. Here we go. This is going to be 1 minute. 3, 2, and go. Use your trunk to rotate. So think of your belly button really moving with this movement. So moving left, right, left, right. The belly button is leading. That's it. You are halfway, everybody. Keep going, keep going. Really rotating. Feet are flat. No wiggle parties in those hips. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. Don't stop moving. You have 12 seconds left. You get a break after this. Breathing, breathing. 5, 2, and time. Awesome. Okay, you're on the clock. We're starting again in 30 seconds. This time I'm giving you a new one. So that butterfly one you did, we're going to do that, but we're going to reverse it. Okay, so this next one, instead of the thumbs going up, we're actually going to go thumbs down. So we reverse it. Now it's really like you're treading water. So you're going to go pinkies up and then open. Pinkies up, open. So you're pushing water away from you, spreading. What did they tell you when you were a kid? Spreading, it's like you're making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And when you tread water, you're spreading the peanut butter and jam on the bread, right? That's what I was taught anyways. Okay, so we'll be doing 25 of those. Then when we go to the top, instead of the hands being here, we're going to do thumbs down. So we're here. And then we hold. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pinkies up. 25. Spread, tread water, spread the jam, tread water. 5. Awesome. Make it nice and big if you can. You're over halfway. That's it. 5 more. 1. Getting ready to hold. 2. 3. Keep going. 4. And 5. Thumbs go down. Hold. So it's like I'm saying boo. Thumbs down. Bring those arms up. Holding. Ten seconds. Keep breathing. Neck long. I should see space right here. None of this, right? 2, 1, and bring those arms down. Awesome. Hang tight. This is a repeat. We're doing this one again. So you're either passing through or you're stopping in the center if this is a new movement for you. 3, 2, and go. Pushing through the floor with those feet. Use your feet and your hips as an anchor point. So even if you can't feel the floor, sink into your hips and get tall. Rotate, 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 rotate. Keep moving, keep moving. You are halfway here. Smile if it feels hard. Try smiling. Breathe. We get to work out. We get to move our bodies. It's a beautiful thing. 15 seconds, everyone. Nice fluid movement, no jagged movements or rickety movements. 3, 2, and time. Okay, you're on the clock, 30 seconds. I recommend getting water now. If you have any comments or questions, please write it into the chat. Comments, questions, always welcome. Otherwise, rest your arms. Ball aside. You have 10 seconds left. Okay, that was our 30. So now we're going to be doing, awesome. Yes, Janice made a comment about brain and body. Loving this. It is a bit of a brain teaser. That's good. Okay, so this next one, it's similar to what we did in warm-up. So we did this pattern here. Okay, so we're just going to be here, and we're just going to be doing this. That's it. 25 of these, and then you're going to hold here for 30 counts. Okay, so a little bit easier to follow. Here we go. Get the timer ready. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3. Internal, external. Neck nice and long. Good. 5 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold right up here. I don't want to see this. Up. Nice and wide collarbone, wide collarbone. Hands are right out here. We're not collapsing. Okay, stillness. Find stillness. Pretend you're a tree. Just breathe. Be solid. Stillness is strength. You have 5 seconds. And time. Awesome. Now you can bring those hands down, grab your ball. This one stays the same. Really working that rotation today. 3, 2, and 1. Nice breath work. Dip a bit lower than me. I'm on a couch. I can only dip so far. Try and extend those arms down a bit more. Okay. Yes, the holds are hard. Isometric holding is very hard. It's good. And new to some of us. It probably just feels new. Funny what tempo change can do to an exercise. You are halfway, everybody. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and take a little rest. Good. Okay, I'm going to give 40-second break this time. Okay, 40 seconds. And then we're doing somewhat this again. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Okay, get ready for some more brain teasers. How are we all doing? Hopefully we're doing okay. People on Facebook, how are we doing? Hoping we're all okay. Remember, because this is recorded, you can always go back in this video and take more time and pause it and take longer rests if you need it. Okay, are we ready? That was our 40 seconds. Here we go. So this first one, it's like you're breaststroking in the water. So we're here. We're going to start with our hands and elbows in. Some of us are swimmers here, so this will look familiar. And you're going to push the water away and then bring it in. Push the water away. So we're literally breaststroking. Breaststroking. So this I want powerful. Powerful push. Powerful push. Okay? When I take the arms back, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades and then coming in. Push, squeeze the shoulder blades coming in. Okay? When you're done that, our 30-second hold is going to be hands here. So we're tall, our hands are right out in front of us, palms are down. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, 25. Breaststroke. Air swimming. 8. Over halfway. 23, almost there. 24, 25, and ready. Hold. 30 seconds. Stillness is strength. Tall. 10 seconds. And time. Awesome. Okay, grab your ball. You know the drill. 3, 2, 1, and kayak rotations go. 1 minute. Keep that pace up. Think of putting pressure in between your palms. So you're pushing weight. You're trying to collapse the ball or the object you're holding. So we're getting a bit of chest work there. Rotate, rotate, keep going. You're over halfway. Audible breathing is fine. Sometimes it's good. It helps us it reminds us to breathe. 15 seconds. Almost there. Keep moving. Speed it up if you can for these last 5. Neck, nice long neck, and relax. All right. We're going to go back to 30-second break. So I'm shedding 10 seconds of your rest. We just have one more tri-set to do. Okay. So this will be your last one. Hang tight. It's going to look kind of familiar. And then we will be ending our cardio day. Okay. So this is your 30-second break. You're already at 20 seconds. Get that sip of water. And then we're going to start. All right, that was it. Hopefully that was long enough. So we are now going to reverse the breaststroke. So we did forward first, open. Now we're going to go push the water away from us, bring it in. Push the water away from us, bring it in. Okay, so our palms are still down. I'm pushing the water away and then bringing it in. We're ending and doing the hold at the same position as before. Here. Okay, here we go. 25 reps. 3, 2, and 1. Push the water away. Push the water away. Over halfway here. Almost there, everybody. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Front, shoulders down, back of the neck long, pull up out of your spine, and stillness. Get those elbows stretched a bit more. Five seconds. Smile. 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Okay, last thing today, you know what it is. Okay, nice and tall. Make this one count. If it's feeling pretty good and you want to challenge yourself in this last minute, pick up the pace. 3, 2, and here we go. We're off. Pretend like you're kayaking and you're in a race. This is our last minute to the finish line. You can watch this recording, you can put music on, pump yourself up, really push yourself in this last little bit if you're feeling up to it. If you continually just moving in this last minute is pushing yourself, then good on you. Keep moving. Just be fluid. Don't stop moving, even if it's slow. That is still moving. What can you do to finish strong? Less than 15 seconds left. 5, and 2, and that's time. Awesome. Okay, everybody. Woo. Hopefully we got some of you sweating if that's an option, and hopefully we got a lot of our heart rates up. That concludes our cardio training for today. If you have time, just take a few moments and maybe just kind of do a few shoulder rolls, let your heart rate come down before you go on to your next activity today. Thank you so much. I really look forward to seeing you all next week for our last class before the holidays, but it doesn't have to be for you because there's recordings. So remember, you have access to those, but our next live class will be the 16th. I look forward to seeing you all then. If you have any questions or comments, I'm going to stay on here for about a minute or two and see if anyone has anything. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all next week.